Good morning, students. Today I am here to discuss the next video, that is on prepositions. So today's video will be on the basic rules of prepositions, after which I will go on to the more detailed and meticulous uses of prepositions in the coming videos. Today will be the basic idea and the basic usage of preposition. Now first I will like to tell you what is a preposition. A preposition is something, as it is evident from the terminology itself, which shows the position, the positional status of two things. Now why is the word pre given? Because preposition sits before a noun. That is why the word pre is given. Now what is the difference between a preposition and an adverb? You will often see that there are many prepositional words which are also used as adverbs. Like if I tell you, the leaf fell off the branch. Now this off, O-double-F, will it be a preposition or an adverb? If I on the contrary say the leaf fell off, O-double-F, full stop. When you see that after off there is the branch, that is another noun is there. So this is a preposition. This off is a preposition. But if I simply say the leaf fell off, O-double-F, there is nothing after that. So that is an adverb. The plane took off. So this is adverb, off. But if I say the plane took off the ground, then the ground is a noun, and therefore this O-double-F is a preposition which is sitting before a noun. Right? Now next we shall come to one by one the categories of preposition. Number one, preposition of time. So remember, when there are dates like Monday, Sunday, 15th January, we are going to use on. So come to my house on Sunday. Meet me on 15th August. But if I say meet me on 15th dash August, meet me on 15th of August. Birthday, anniversary, anything of that sort, then on. Come to my house on my birthday. Please give me a gift on my birthday. Say if I am a very shameless kind of person. So give me a gift on my birthday. I pray for your presence on our anniversary. Like this. Next, time as in specific time, 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 6 p.m. That will be at. So don't come to my house at 9 a.m. I will be busy then. Come to my house at 8 a.m. like that. Then night, morning, afternoon, evening. With night you use at. So the moon shines at night. With morning you use in. So what will you write? I have tea in the morning. Evening again in. I have tea in the evening. But with noon you use at. I have my lunch at noon. Right? Afternoon again in. I return from school in the afternoon. So morning, evening, afternoon in. Night and noon at. Clear? Now next. Since and for. When to use since and when to use for. When you have a specific period of time, like 6 hours, 7 hours, then you say I have been studying for 6 hours. I have been making this video for 50 minutes. But if I say I have been making this video since 10 a.m. So I am mentioning this particular point of time, then we use since. So when do we use since? When there is a particular point of time. But when there is a specific duration provided, like I have been making this video for 5 hours, then you use for. On the contrary, if we use this point to this point of time, then from to. I was doing this from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. So from to. So then we are using, you see, from this time to this time. So that is again a different usage. So since, point of time, for, duration, from to, particular 2 points of time are given. Next we shall discuss traveling. So I am traveling by a bus. I am traveling by a car. But if you say I am traveling dash foot, so will you say I am traveling by foot? No. I am traveling on foot. Remember this. Next I will, since I am talking about by, I will also discuss this one. He was killed with a knife by a man. So the instrument, with the instrument you are using with, but with the person, with the doer you are using by. So the tree was cut by the woodcutter with an axe. Right? So instrument with, person or doer by. Right? Next, between and among. This is very easy. Between is used when the distribution is taking place within two persons. So divide the chocolate between the two friends. How will you remember? Both in English means two, both the persons. So between is also beginning with B, both is also beginning with B. This is your clue for the beginners. And among, when the number of people is more than two. So divide the chocolate among 5 friends. Divide the food among the poor people. Now next, among and amongst. When do we use this two? Actually, among is used in all cases. Divide the chocolate among the boys. Okay, do this, divide this among the people is okay. But amongst is only used when the word which follows begins with a vowel. So I want you to divide the sweets amongst us. See, you, us begins with you, which is a vowel. So I request you to divide the money amongst us. But among can be used in all cases. But amongst is only used when the following word is beginning with a vowel. Right? Next is beside and besides. Sit beside me. Okay? That is sit beside me. But besides mean apart from. Besides movies, I also take keen interest in music. Besides chapati, I also like rice. Besides doing videos on YouTube, I also play a keyboard. So that, like that. Okay, so besides mean apart from. Now since I am talking about beside, I will also talk about the difference between near and beside. If I say sit dash me, will I say sit near me or sit beside me? I will say sit beside me. But if I say I live dash the sea, say I live in Mumbai and the sea cannot be seen from my house, but I am living in an area which is close to the sea, so I live near the sea. So what is the difference? When the thing which is in close vicinity to you is not visible, then you use near. But when it is visible, like your friend is sitting beside you, you can see your friend. But say you are staying in a place where there is a sea, but you cannot see the sea. The sea is not visible from your house. So you are living near the sea, but the sea is not visible. So how to remember? Not visible. Not visible. So the first word is N. And near is also beginning with N. So near denotes not visible. What does near denote? Not visible. But what does beside denote? Visible. Alright. Now, so he is sitting beside me, but I live near the sea. One is visible, one is not visible, but the proximity, the vicinity thing is always prevailing. Next is on and over. So the pen is on my hand. The pencil is on my hand. So it is touching my palm. You see? So it is on my palm. But if I say the fan is above my head, because the fan is not touching my head, so the fan is above my head. Now if I say the fan is moving dash my head, will it be above or will it be on? It will be none. It will be over, because the movement is being denoted. The fan is moving over my head. The bird flew over my head. So whenever there is a movement, it will be over, not above or on, remember. So touch on, no touch above. But if it is like, there is a movement, so it will be over. Now when we are talking about things which are below, so say this is the surface, the pencil is below the surface, so just below. But if I say under, that I am sitting under the tree, so the difference in position is a bit more. The difference in position is a bit more. So below means immediately below, under means a depth is there. That is the difference between below and under. Now next is superior. He is superior than me or to me. Always remember superior, inferior, junior. These adjectives ending with or always take the preposition to. He is superior to me, he is inferior to me, he is junior to me, he is senior to me. Right? Next is prefer. I prefer tea dash coffee. Many people write, many students write, I prefer tea than coffee. It is wrong. I prefer tea to coffee. Next is what is the time dash your watch. Many students write, what is the time on your watch. Absolutely wrong. What is the time by your watch. Remember that. Next is he ran dash the field to catch the bus. He ran across the field to catch the bus. But if I say he jumped dash the fence, so he jumped over the fence. He jumped over the fence. Remember this. Leaned. I leaned dash the wall. I leaned against the wall. This is an exception dash this law. This is an exception to this law, not from. She is different dash her. She is different from her. Please keep this in mind. Now when I say that Ram is being compared dash Sam, so both Ram and Sam, they are two persons equal. So Ram is being compared with Sam, or Ram's intelligence is being compared with Sam's intelligence, because in both cases the quality of intelligence is being compared. But if I say Ram's intelligence is compared dash that of a fox or a monkey, then it will be 2, because there the parameter is changing, right? So Ram is being compared to a fox. So Ram here, actually, Ram and fox, they are not equal, they are unequal. So Ram is being compared with a fox, but Ram's intelligence is being compared with the intelligence of Sam, or Ram is being compared with Sam, but Ram is being compared to a fox. Or say the girl is being compared to a rose, because their beauty are same. Okay, but they are not same. A girl and a rose are not same elements. One is a human, one is a flower. So that will be 2. Remember this. How to remember? In similar, you are having, you see similar. The first vowel is I, right? Similar, the first vowel is I. So, you know what, in which way I used to remember that similar, the first thing that you keep in mind is I, similar. So SI. So with is also having I. So similar, with. But in dissimilar, you are first having the dis. So dis is a negative kind of thing. So it will be 2, not with. It was my kind of memorizing in my childhood. It may help you or may not. Ignore if it does not help. Next is the ball rolled dash the stairs. The ball rolled down the stairs. Very important. Next is house, home and street. I live in my house. I live at home. This is they are at their home. And next is I live on Baker Street. So whenever there is a name of the street, on, right? Next is the positional preposition. I stay in Kolkata. I stay in India. But I will wait for you at the cafe. I will wait for you at the airport. I will wait for you at the station. I will wait for you at the bus stand. So it is like 2 circles, the large circle and the small circle. So I live in India, but I will wait for you at the cafe. So small area, small circle, large area, big circle. So when we are having the small area, it will be at, the small circle, large area, big circle, in. Remember this. The circle outside is in, the circle inside is at. Remember in this way. I usually, when I teach in class, I show this pictorially on the board. At and in and at. In, at. So in India, at cafe. Now what are the things where you will use, what are those places where you will use at? Station, bus stand, cafe, airport. Okay, office. I am at office. Okay, but when you are saying I live in India, I live in Korea, I live in America, whatever. Okay, I don't want to live in America. I work. You say I work in America, like that. Next is into and in. So the fly fell into the cup because of movement. The girl came into the room. But if I say I stay in Korea, so it is not a movement. You stay in Korea. You are making a statement. So into and in. Now she looked at me, but she looked into my eyes. My mother looked into my eyes. That is a very deep gaze, a penetrating gaze. But she looked at me, so it is not a penetrating gaze. It is just a surface gaze. She looked at me, but he looked into her eyes, because it is a penetrating gaze. It is a deep gaze. But they looked at the teacher, who was very angry. Clean. Next is through. I see through my spectacles, not with my spectacles. I see through my spectacles. Another one is the car moved through the tunnel. The car moved through the tunnel. Remember. Now, these are the basic prepositions which you need to remember. Now you start with these things. I will again elaborate further more in the next videos, but these are the basic rules. 2 more things I will say during. I will like to introduce, like I went there during the holidays. So a period of time, during. I went there during the holidays, but I went there on a Sunday. Okay. I went to the sea on a holiday. I went to Digha on holiday. Remember this also. I went to Digha on holiday. Okay. So this is the basic preposition which I discussed with you. I will discuss even more in the upcoming videos. Thank you. Stay safe in the pandemic. Study well, but always remember, health is wealth. Thank you.